guys, it's Milana here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited that you're here. I have a crazy video for you today. I'm going to talk about visions that I have had in meditation of like a parallel / past life that I've had and how it's affecting me in this life. And honestly, I wasn't ever planning on sharing visions that I've had in meditation because they sound really crazy. I recognize that they sound literally crazy. And I used to not trust in my visions and my experiences that I had in meditation, but when I heard other people talking about their visions and mystical experiences in meditation and visions of past lives and parallel lives and things like that, that's what empowered me to start believing in my own and what was happening to me. And I was actually at a meditation retreat this last weekend, and I told some of these experiences to some different people, and they were telling me, like, you should really be sharing these things on your channel. And one of these people actually openly shares his very profound visions and mystical experiences on the internet. And he is a big inspiration for me because when I see his things that he experiences, I'm like, okay, I'm not the only one. I'm like, yeah, I'm not the only one. This is real. So anyways, we're gonna get into some really cool stuff in this video. So to start things off, okay, really quick before we talk about all this stuff, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And as you watch this video, I'd like you to think about if there's anyone in your life who you think could benefit from watching this video. So just keep that open in your mind. And if someone pops into your mind and you think that this video would help them, please share it to them. My intention is to share pure love with the world, to share healing, and to help awaken the world to the divine love within everyone, and just to help everyone live their dreams. So if there's someone who comes into your mind, it's for a reason and it's divine, and let's just help heal everyone and raise everybody up. Okay, so a couple months ago, I had a vision of I was in a meditation, and I had a vision, like I transported to this other planet. To my greatest understanding, it's called Pleiades, and it is this star system in the galaxy. And in my vision, I was in this moment. I was with my star mother, and the way it looks in this world, at least to me, my greatest understanding of it is everything is made up of little stars and little bright lights. So like my body is just made up of a bunch of little stars, and so is everybody else's. And everything is just, it kind of looks like stars. It doesn't look like this earth. And it is a higher dimension of just love, and we communicate telepathically, like nobody opens their mouth to speak. We just send instant downloads to each other. And it's just a very pure, loving place. And yeah, so I was looking at my star mother, and I understood that I was about to come down to earth. And she told me, we are having such a hard time sending you to earth because you are such a pure and such a loving soul. And it's not like that down on earth. There's a lot of darkness, and it's not going to be like it is here with your star family. Like it's not going to be the same. And it's hard for us to send you to a lower vibrational place. And I said to her, I know, but I'm so excited to go to Earth. I have such a big mission, and I'm so excited to share our message and to share our love and to help heal the Earth and to raise Earth's consciousness. I'm so excited to go, and I'm so excited to do this mission. And she just looked at me, and she put her hand out on me, and she said, remember why you are going. Do not forget once you're down there. And then she showed me all these souls from Pleiades that were going down to Earth, and it was like their star body like got wrapped up in a circle, and they like zoom, like went down to Earth, and then in a second they came back, and they were like, dang it, I forgot why I went, time to go again. And then they just went back, and there was a lot of souls doing this. And she was showing me this to be like, look, most people, when they go to Earth, they forget why they are there, because like there's a veil that's placed upon us that causes us to forget who we are, where we come from, the truth of who we are. And you really have to wake up when you are in this dream of Earth life to who you are and like what your purpose is and your true soul and where you come from. And she was just like, remember why you were going. Don't forget. And it was interesting like how the souls would go and come back in like a second, because time doesn't exist and time is different in every different place. So like 100 years on Earth could be a second on Pleiades. So it's really interesting how time doesn't exist. It's just a warping and everything is happening all at once. So that's also why I don't always like to say past lives, because it's like everything is parallel and happening at the same time. But to my greatest understanding, it was like the place that I was at right before coming to this life on this earth. But of course, I still have my own limited human brain and understanding of things. So that was that experience that I had a couple of months ago. And then I was at this retreat this last weekend, and we were doing a healing on Heelys. So the way it works is you get into groups and you send love and healing energy to a Heely. And as we were doing this, I usually have like some crazy visions during the healings of like angels and beings and all these different things. And during the healing, I felt my whole star family with me, around me, healing my Heely, and also just I felt their love. And their love was so strong and so powerful. I was literally weeping uncontrollably, just like, ah! Like I could not hold it in. I was just like completely hysterical, losing it. Like it was some of the strongest love I've ever felt. Like I can think of one other experience where I felt more love. It was also in a meditation, but this was like basically the most love I have ever felt, and I knew exactly where it came from, and it was my star family and like my home from before I came to this earth. And it was so strong and so like life-changing, and at the same time like I felt kind of sad because I was like, I miss my home, I miss my family, I miss my star family so much. Like nothing on earth compares to this love. I've never experienced a love like that I experienced being with my star family, these higher dimensional beings. And I was like, I want to go back. I want to go back there. I miss them so much. I miss this love. I miss this life. So for the next day, I was like, that was a little bit of an internal struggle. I was like, dang, like sometimes meditation is really tough for me because I experience things that I can't unexperience. And then I miss this other place. So I was like, dang. And then the next day in a meditation, this angel from Pleiades came to me, and she looked right at me and she said, trust the process, trust this life. Like you are here for a reason, and your mission is to continue to heal yourself. And like going down to earth, a lower vibrational place, is going to be like a slingshot for your soul's progression. And she told me, this is my last lifetime on earth. I don't know how many lifetimes I've had on earth. Mostly when I have my visions and experiences, it's to other dimensions. So I think I've had one other previous life on earth, but anyways, that's a different story. So she said, this is your last lifetime on earth. You have woken up, and your mission is to slingshot your own progression, because if you can come down to earth and learn these lessons and overcome yourself while also healing other people, awakening other people, and raising the earth's vibration, raising earth's consciousness, raising other people up, if you can do those things, you are going to slingshot your soul's progression to go to an even higher dimension than Pleiades, like a place of even greater love, of greater wholeness and oneness. And I could look right in her eyes and I could see the truth of what she was saying, and I felt so much peace, and I knew that what she was saying was right and that that was true. And that moment healed me. And she also said, "You are so pure. We don't ever want to see you hurting. Like, we are always going to be here to protect you." And then in that moment, I saw like a whole family of these Pleiadian star beings around me, and they were just looking at me with so much love. And they told me, "We are here to protect you. Like, we've got you. You're going to be okay. And we're always here with you." And then she also showed me some different experiences that I've had in life that were extremely painful. And she said, "You know exactly why you had to go through these things." And I said, "Yes, I know. It's so that I could wake up to this." Because the truth is going through the hardest things I've gone through in my life is what caused me to go on my healing journey, to become obsessed with meditation and manifestation and healing myself and my life. And if I hadn't gone through those depths of the darkness, I would not have woken up to so much light and to so much power within me and to my divine mission and purpose in this life. So they were showing me, like, I know those things were really hard, and we had to let you go through that so that you could be on this path. Because if I was just like, living at a 5 out of 10 my whole life, I would just be going along, doing my thing, working a regular corporate job, not awakened to the truth of who I am. So yeah, I share this story to empower you guys and to believe in yourselves. Believe in divine guidance, because it is all around you. You just have to become aware of it and open yourself up to it. And if you are looking to communicate more with your angels, your guides, your spirit family, your soul family, you can literally just start talking to them through thought or through like actually speaking, and just hold thoughts of like angels, guides, beings of a highest dimension of love, highest frequency of love. I'm open to you. I'm ready to receive your guidance. I love you. Thank you for guiding me. Please make it known that you are here with me. And one other crazy thing that happened regarding this is I told that angel when she was telling me, like, "Hey, trust yourself. This is why you're here." I told her it would be really cool if you left me a physical sign in this physical world to show me like that this was real and that I'm not dreaming, I'm not making this up. Like, it would be so cool if you left me a physical sign, some sort of marking or something to let me know that this happened. And so later that day, we did a walking meditation. And at the end of the walking meditation, you lay down. And then when the meditation ended, I opened my eyes and I put my hand on the ground to push myself back up. And right where I put my hand, there was this like splotch of paint on the sidewalk. And there was a heart cut out of the middle of it, like it was a heart. And in that moment, I knew it was from that angel, that Pleiadian angel, and she created that for me. And that's the thing about like intuition and downloads and communicating with beings and all the like beings from other dimensions, is that you don't have to question it or think about it. Like, you will instantly know, and you'll feel it in your soul, you'll feel it in your body if something is true. And I instantly knew, and I had tingles and chills all throughout my body, and I could sense her presence, and that she created that just for me as like a gift and a present to know that what happened was real. So if you thought of anybody who you think could benefit from this video, please share this video with them. Please comment below what you think about these experiences. If you ever have visions in meditation, if you've encountered like your soul, spirit, star family, angels, guides, I would love, 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 love to hear about your experiences. and to hear your thoughts. So I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys have such a magical, mystical day.